Hello, and welcome to this tutorial for the City Low Poly asset available on the Unity Asset Store. Before we begin, please note that there is an updated documentation file in the root folder of the project. You can use it as a reference while following this tutorial. For many years, this asset has mainly been a collection of low poly buildings with shared Atlas textures designed especially for background city environments. Now, the asset also includes a city generator which helps automate the creation of a small city layout. The reference for this system was this demo scene that has been included in the package for some time now. The ground and building placement in that demo were originally created in an external 3D tool, and this scene served as a visual reference for the new automatic generation system. In this tutorial, we will first cover the basics, which should be enough for most use cases. In the second part, we will go into more detail and explore more advanced controls. Open the scene named City Generator inside the folder Scenes. In the hierarchy, there is a game object named My City with everything already configured. We are going to use this already made city to practice some new generations. Open the interface from Tools and then select City Builder. This window is going to be the focus of the tutorials. This is the interface tool for easy configuring the script named City Generator. I suggest you review the project written documentation for more information. But first, let's make a quick explanation of how the system works. On one hand, there are the buildings and props included in the asset, which are the ones you would like to be placed in the scene. Then the asset provides a system that will generate the base meshes for a city, and that is where the different prefabs will be placed. These base meshes can be divided into three categories. 1. Roads, 2. Plots, where street props may be populated on the outer perimeter acting as sidewalks, and in which center buildings will be populated. 3. The park plot is an exception here, with a different set of props placed randomly. These names are only a guide for the intended use of each zone. For example, a skyscraper plot does not have to contain skyscrapers. By changing the prefabs assigned to that plot type, you could use it for warehouses or any other building set. Let's go back to the City Builder window. The tool should auto-select the game object in the scene that contains the city generator script. If it's not auto-selected, Refresh will fix it. If you have more than one city in the scene, in the dropdown, you can select the one to edit. For the generation process, it can be helpful to tint the different plot materials in the material inspector so they are easier to distinguish while testing. In this case, since I'm using the same ground texture for both the skyscraper and urban plots, I will tint the skyscraper material slightly red so it is easier to identify on screen. At the top of the window, you will find the generation buttons. These buttons execute the current settings every time you click them. If any of the configuration uses randomness, each generation can produce a different result. A generate streets only clears the meshes and prefabs created in previous generations and creates a new city layout with streets and plots only. Populate all zones fills the generated plots with buildings and park content. This will keep your city design and respect the plot distribution. You can populate each plot type individually. It can be used to regenerate just one type of plots if you're happy with the others. Generate Full City will rebuild the city layout and populate the plots. This may result in a different city every time you click it. Clear City removes everything generated and lets you start again from scratch. This is the end of this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we will be reviewing the city layout controls.